that's why we want to help you. And we're not going to help you by bailing you out every time you need help.
Right.
At some point, it's got to be you saying, okay, you're right. I do need to make a budget because I can't keep letting myself get wrapped up in these situations where I don't eat for 3 days because I have to make sure my son has food.
Yeah, I lost a lot of weight because of that, but that's here nor there.
I know, but I just want you to understand you're worth so much more than that, than the girl who cried, the lady who cries on TikTok begging to feed her kid.
But am I though?
Oh, honey, please don't say that. Please don't say that. At some point, it's up to you to flip that switch in your brain that's going to say, you know what, I really am. And I'm going to be the only one who's going to change my circumstance. You know,
Yeah.
there's ways that you can see a counselor on your phone that's covered by your insurance.
Yeah, you're right. There is, but I just
greatly from that.
I was telling Queen earlier on the phone. I told her, I said, the working. I said, I always wanted to work in a hospital, and with my criminal past, I can't anymore. With my teeth, I can't do that anymore.
Huh?
I feel stuck,
Have you ever thought of getting into like addiction counseling? Because that's what a lot of people in recovery do. They turn around and pay it forward.
Yeah, the one lady at my clinic, she gives out like free clothes and resources. She was in jail for 10 years for murder.
So you can't sit there and say, I'll never be able to see?
Yeah, I
So you
mean,
can't say I'm stuck. You're stuck in this mindset that because you're an addict, because you're a felon, because of all of this current circumstance, that you're always going to be stuck in this hole. And that's why your circumstances are never going to change, because you say they're never going to change. So they're never going to change.
right. This is amazing. CPS was involved. I don't think Jace is still with her.
Why?
Because he is with me.
But again, you have
know
to.
that. The internet doesn't need to know that. It doesn't matter.
They don't matter. Those people don't matter.
If you would just ignore all of that and you would literally ignore all of the negative comments, they would eventually stop.
Yeah, I watched a YouTube video of Southern Pride. I don't know if you guys know who she is. No. She did a whole, like, replayed one of my lives, and she said, oh, she reads out the negative comments so people feel bad for her. No, that's not it at all. I swear to Christ. It's just, I'm trying to set the record straight,
But that's the thing. You don't have to. Like, you don't owe these people anything. And like, they do it just to get you worked up and get people to have more things to talk shit on you about.
That's all you're going to do is fuel the fire. I lost a lot of my teeth to a domestic violence situation. And I was embarrassed to go to the dentist and get them fixed. So I went years. And until most of my teeth started continuing to break off and like fall out of my face, I ended up having to go almost a year after having my teeth pulled without any teeth in my mouth. Nothing. No dentures. Nothing.
That's what I have
before
to
I
do.
could finally have them repaired. And I got dentures.
Jessie ain't in here, is she, Ronnie?
I don't think so.
Okay, I don't want Jessie in here, and I don't want her around me.
Sweetie, I came in your box and I hear your lives every once in a while, but I wanted to come in here and tell you, I'm an ex-addict, okay? I've been clean for 13 years.
Oh, girl.
I went from smoking 420 to drinking Coke. Sorry, had to do that. You guys tap the screen, please. She's starting to glitch. And then from there, it just went downhill. You know, I ended up getting help through my mom because I was tired. I lost everything. You know, I lost my car. I lost my home. I have a little boy that depended on me. You know, and I went through a DV situation too. Because if he didn't have his stuff, then it was all my fault. You know, because I wanted to get clean and he didn't. And the way I was able to do that is because of the DV situation, he was taken away. So I got safe. Okay. I was too scared to call anybody for him or on him. But when that happened, I called my mom and I was like, Mom, I need to come out to you. I'll explain when I get out there. It's an emergency. I need to go. I left everything behind. I'm in California. I left everything behind in California. And I went to Texas. I was out there for 3 years. Did what I had to do. Got cleaned up. Came back to California where my kids and my grandkids are at. And I have my whole family back now.
No,
you can do it.
Very good.
You can do it. Okay? I don't know you that well. I don't really know what's going on. But I am a very, very, very big on supporting addicts. Because
Guys,
you know what?
Guys, Ronnie, hold on. Ronnie, start blocking these people. They're saying point of the story is, point of this long story.
Just ignore them. Honey, just ignore them. Ignore them. Haters, ignore them.
Like,
Ignore them.
Jesus, man. Like, guys, act like adults.
Honey, ignore them.
Just turn comments off.
Yeah, turn the comments off if you have to. But ignore them. I'm not reading them, and I don't care what anybody has to say in your chat. If it's negative, I don't read it. You know, don't pay attention to them.
I know, she's trying to tell me a beautiful story, and they're,
right, but,
you know.
You're sitting here distracted by the comments, and who are these people to you? You know what I mean?
Right.
Listen to OG here.
Let me ask you this real quick. Do the people in the comment, do they pay your bills?
I mean, they help me sometimes, but no.
Okay, hold on. No. The ones that are hating on you, do they pay your bills?
Hell no.
Okay. Do they do the nasty with you?
They're very nasty with me.
No. I'm talking like a relationship nasty. In the bedroom.
No.
Okay. And do they feed you?
No.
The ones that feed you are not the ones in the comments that are talking smack.
So my dad used to always tell me, if they don't F you, they don't feed you and pay your bills, don't worry about what the hell they have to say.
Right. Well,
Sweetie, get that backbone.
I'll be fucking lame, yo. That's fine.
You know what? Honey, don't worry about them.
I'm sorry. I'm so mad that they called the SWAT team to my house.
It's okay.
Lisa, there's nothing you can do about it right now.
It's okay. The past is the past, honey. You can't change it. And you know what? Inbox me. If you need somebody to talk to and you don't want haters, inbox me. Talk to the people that are positive.
Right.
Stay away from negative. And you know what? And they can suck on this note too. I lost my teeth because of medical history. I had
Right.
cancer.
Well, I lost mine because of the methadone. It ate my teeth over
Exactly.
15
I
years.
know, honey. I know, honey.
Lisa,
I know.
I just want to
I know.
interrupt real quick. Why don't you turn it on sub only chat?
Okay, I could.
Then you still
Let
have like a
me.
little bit to read, you know what I mean? But it's not just all the chaos.
I'm trying to give everybody a chance to talk,
Yeah,
but
but I mean, there's too
But
much heat right now.
yeah,
It's not
there's
gonna
just
happen.
too much going on right now.
Yeah, you're getting distracted.
you know who I'd really like to get in here and talk to? Um, uh, what the hell's her name? That girl Nikki, Southern Pride, and Devonay.
First off, much like these women I've been in domestic violence situations myself, and I have my own situations because of that. My husband is 8 years clean from H.
Good
It
for
is
him.
possible.
I wish mine could have done that instead of
It
passing.
is possible, but you have to want to do it for yourself, Lisa, and for your family. You know, I know that you said earlier that you don't have no skills because you've been a stay-at-home mom for years or whatever, which is completely understandable. But you're never too old to learn new skills or to go learn a trade or
Very
whatever.
true.
But you have to
Right.
want the changes for yourself. Lisa, you have to understand that you are very important in this world. You're a very important person as well. But you have to put yourself first and foremost, as well as your kids. You have to want the change. And I know that you're capable of it, but you have to truly want that. And you have to understand that there is a more beautiful life outside of addiction or what you're going through. And understand that, you know, you can create a beautiful life for you and your kids.
Oh,
But you
Amy,
have to want that.
Amy Hall, when I get off here and get on Venmo, girl, and I'm sorry, you guys. Go ahead.
Lisa, I can't help but feel that you're not even really listening. You got all these
I,
people in your box, you know, and you're just so distracted, and it's so disheartening.
I am listening. It's just
I know,
I've always been the older sister,
you know,
so I've always had to protect my sisters and my kids. So
but none of us need protecting right now. What we're trying to
But are
do
you
is
really protecting your
peace.
kids by living this life? Listen to the people inside your boxes instead of listening to the negativity in your comments. If
All
you
these
have
people,
to, turn
you
your
have probably
comments
12-year-old
off.
kids that are up in here that have no idea who you are, and they just come in here talking smack because they can. They're 12, half of them,
Everybody's
probably
telling
over
you.
half of them.
Everybody's telling you.
You're
Pay attention to the
wasting your
people in the
breath,
boxes.
my dear.
Pay attention to the people in the boxes.
right.
And I hopped in because I know what you're going through. I went through it. I like I said, I lost almost everything. Well, I did, but my son.
Well, I have nobody but Jace. That's who I have.
Can I chime in real quick? I have been
Yeah.
trying to get in since this
Sorry,
morning.
sweetie.
No, you're good. No, you're good.
Go ahead.
And I'm not here to chastise or talk about addiction or anything. I'm here for a different reason. I heard you say this morning.
Mute your mic, sweetie, please.
Yeah.
I heard you say this morning that you had no skills as far as working goes. And it brought me
Right.
back to the day that my grandma, helped me with my resume. And I was like, Grandma, I have no skills. I'm like 16 at this point. And so you said that you were a stay-at-home mom, for 15 years, right?
Yes.
And so what makes you think that you don't have skills in that department? You don't have cleaning skills, you don't have appointment setting skills, you don't have cooking skills, you don't have childcare skills. I mean, there are a lot of different things that you don't even realize that you have skills with that you can absolutely put into a resume, and it doesn't have to always be like on paper work related, right? Like you have skills, Lisa. And I just want to let you know that, whether this changes your outlook on things or not, it is what it is. But
Go back to school.
um Yeah,
Lisa, didn't you
you
clean
are
office
probably more
buildings?
worried about your teeth than anybody else is, honestly.
I have no teeth. I ain't worried about it.
And
Well,
okay, like I
People
know
in this
that
world with
that's
bad
like
teeth.
a thing for you, but don't
I
let that
hate
stop you.
I hate when people talk about my teeth because if anybody's in the Reddit, you guys have seen pictures of me when I was younger,
Yeah,
and
but Reddit is toxic.
I'm in Reddit. I don't give a
Lisa.
damn what people say.
It is so toxic, and I I personally stay away from there because it's just so toxic.
I do
well,
too.
me too. I used to read it. I don't anymore because it's a bunch of women just talking shit on everybody.
Yeah, it's just it's such a toxic place to be for anybody. I mean, I've never personally that I know of been on Reddit, and maybe I should have at one point in my life. Maybe I don't know, but I don't even care because
No, I
like
don't.
like like somebody was saying in the box, you know, they don't F you, they don't feed you, they don't finance you. Who cares?
Right.
Who
And you know,
cares?
there's stay-at-home jobs. My daughter
That's
works.
yeah.
My daughter works right here at home.
Amazon hires
Yep.
felons. Blue Cross, Blue Shields, I don't know if they hire felons, but I do know that they're hiring for at-home work. Then you don't have to worry about your teeth. And you probably likely have computer skills because you're sitting here on TikTok and Reddit and all that. Like you've got the basic skills, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Your
Yeah.
son is old enough to where, you know, you have a little bit of freedom where you can kind of work 6 hours a day or whatever, you know, because he's doing school and whatnot. Like, don't set yourself up for failure because, Lisa, I'm telling you, baby, you do not want to sit here and do this the rest of your life. You don't want to. It's
You
not
need
fair
to.
for Jace for you to just lay down and give up. It's not fair.
Can I
Mm-mm.
say something? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
So I'm an addict and I've been using for a very long time. And let me tell you, your secrets are what's going to keep you sick. You trying to portray somebody that you're not is going to keep you sick. You're
Mhm.
taking no accountability at all whatsoever for your actions. And when you get sober, we'll know because you won't be doing that anymore because you'll have a different mindset. You don't even realize. You don't even realize because people are telling you what to do. And you don't listen. All you're listening to is what you want to defend. And you cannot defend yourself because you are wrong.
Exactly.
And you don't get
Well,
it.
How many
You
times have you
faked
been
your
up here,
dad's
Lisa,
death.
doing the
You
same thing?
lied
You know what
so
I
many
mean?
times. Why should anybody believe you or give a shit?
I've watched you at least 6 different times just in the last 6 months do the same thing where you let people up in the boxes and everybody pours their heart out to you and then you go right back to it. You know what I mean? It's just so hard for anybody to truly believe what you're
well,
saying.
because
Hard.
I let people in the box and then I friend them, and then like I said, then I see them talking about me, and
I don't talk about anybody behind their back because what I say
Honey,
behind your
we're
back,
saying it to
I
your
can say right to
face.
your face.
We're telling you exactly like it is, and you don't want to hear it.
no, I appreciate hearing it, but like the people would say, this bitch is such a joke. She deserves to lose her kids, things
You
like that.
do. You
I
do deserve to
deserve.
use your kids. You don't deserve your children. You can't feed them. And all you do is come on here and cry, and Jason's in the background going, "Mom, please get off. Mom, please get off. Mom, please get off." It's ridiculous.
I,
Exactly what
I, I
Shadow's
know.
saying. How many times has
Tough
Jace
words to
been
hear.
upset with you being on live? Lisa, it's time that you put your child first and foremost.
Mhm.
You're a mother. And I'm not saying this to be rude, but you're a mother. And when you're a mother, your kids always come first.
Yes.
It's no longer just about you. It's about your children. And your children are always first
Hold on,
and
guys. The box
foremost
is cut.
in
Hold on.
your life. Everything else comes second. It's your kids, and you're hurting Jace, and you're hurting your daughter, and everybody else around you because you're choosing this lifestyle over your own kids.
Yes.
Those are your babies, Lisa. You gave birth to those babies. You carried them for 9 months.
God gives
Those are your
a gift.
babies.
Those are
Those are your
God.
babies.
I know.
What are
I
you gonna
do. I
do?
know.
What are you gonna do if CPS ever comes in there, Lisa, one day and finally this is the last straw and they take your babies? What are you gonna do?
What are you
Are you
going to
gonna
do as they
fight or are
rip
you
your
just gonna
babies out of
lay
your
down and
hands?
take it?
I probably wouldn't be here anymore, to be honest,
Right.
because
So get get it together, girl. Okay? You're a mom, and I know you have potential to be an amazing mom, but you got to work for it, love. And listen, I'm an ex-hug addict myself. I'm 7 years sober, probably going on 8 now. Kind of lost
Awesome.
count. And I thank God every day that I wasn't an addict while I had kids. You know what I mean? Because I probably would have been in the same position, and especially with TikTok, it would have been just a shit show. But you gotta
yeah.
fight, girl. You can't just lay down and take it.
Doesn't
You
happen with
can't.
a child.
Lisa, can you hear me?
Yes.
Are you sober right now?
Yeah. I mean, other than my methadone, yeah.
What about the benzos?
Yeah, no benzos. In like 3 weeks, I haven't picked them up yet.
Yeah, I hear the withdrawals from that is pretty tough. Did you go through any withdrawals?
You're not supposed to withdraw with our prescription.
No, I honestly didn't because I went to rehab for benzos. So yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Just say something quick. I just gotta jump off. But
Oh, that too.
I grew up in a childhood where my dad was fully addicted to drugs,
Hold on,
and
that too.
I raised my brother and my sister, and we did lose my dad in 2019 to an overdose. I became a reflection of what he was growing up, and when I decided to get clean
Can
12
can
years
people
ago,
mute that aren't talking? Because it's hard to hear her. Whoever's not talking, can you mute, please?
thank you. So, oh, Shadow is loud.
I am. Oh, I'm sorry. There's nobody here, so it shouldn't be. I don't know how to mute it.
So, 12 years ago, I got pregnant with my daughter, and I threw Facebook out the window. I threw every social media out the window because nobody can love themselves if they don't love themselves. Nobody can love you unless you love yourself. The first thing you need to do is shut down everything. Spend your time with your child, because I've lost a child, and let me tell you, I still don't have him back. But you
Right.
know, it's worth every little bit of the fight, Lisa. Every little bit. No matter if it's the hardest thing in the world, there's always someone that's willing to help you. And we're here because we care about you, and we know that you can do it. Just that you have to take that first step. You have to
You're
acknowledge
right.
that you need that help.
You're
That little
right.
boy loves you. That little boy loves you. You can tell that little boy loves you.
Oh
And all
yeah.
he wants is his mom.
Yeah.
I didn't have a mom, and I lost my dad in 2019. I got nobody. I have my husband now, and our 11-year-old daughter, and my 16-year-old son lives with his dad. But let me tell you, losing your child is the hardest thing to CPS. So if you need help, reach out to somebody because it's worth it. Fight until you can't fight anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I've been fighting them, and I'm gonna do everything that I can,
Yeah,
to.
move away from there. The projects, I know it's easier to pay for you, but I don't have teeth myself. I have dentures. I had cancer in 2019 and I lost my teeth due to a surgery, but I still got a job because people look beyond that.
Right.
People care. They actually do care if you put the effort in to show them you're willing to give them what they're gonna give you.
No, I do. I understand exactly what you're saying, and I appreciate your advice. I really do. I just I don't know how to respond to it. I feel like when Big Cole died, everybody's world fell apart.
Guys, it's not Joy. It was I think maybe Jace in the background on Lisa's end. I think that's what we were hearing. Because everybody had muted at one point. Just
Yeah, Jace was talking to me.
yeah, all good. We just were trying to figure out who it was. That way, I'll try to be respectful. So
Yeah, it's just yeah, it's
you gotta get it together, girl. You can't do this forever, and I'm not trying to be here and hating on you. And I wish you nothing but the best.
There you
But
are, love. Hold on.
you
Can
got
you
to
bring
start
Tattoo up?
moving.
She has something to say to you, babes.
what's her name?
Her name's Tattoo Jenny.
Let me look.
And then if you wouldn't mind, it's up to you because you don't really know me. But if you want to mod me, and I can get rid of these people in here.
Okay, Tattoo Jenny is up. And then I'll mod you in a minute.
Yeah, I'll just type something in so you can see me.
Okay, so I want to say a couple things, and I don't want you to think that I'm coming off rude, mean, or anything like that. I would love to be your #1 supporter and cheer you on all the way. I lost my brother to addiction, and it was one of the hardest things I've ever had to go through. And I lost myself in depression. It sucked. And I know what depression looks like. I know what depression, how it feels. And Lisa, you're depressed. You are 100%.
Guys, be quiet. I ain't blocking nobody.
So let me tell you something, Lisa. It all starts with you. It's if you want to change. No one's going to change for you. You have to change. That boy Jace needs you more than ever. You lost somebody special to you. I would hope that you wouldn't want that again for Jace to feel that way, correct? Because he's already felt that pain one time.
Right.
But my question to you is, you keep talking about how you see these videos that people are making of you, right? And you keep talking about what they're saying to you on this 1 cent sending to you on PayPal and what they're saying in the comments and everything like that. Right? That hurts you, right? That hurts your feelings. But are you listening to what Jace but do you listen to what Jace tells you in the background? I've watched you for months, Lisa. If my baby is telling me to get offline and it's affecting their behavior, their feelings,
I can't mute. I'm not mod.
I would get off in a heartbeat. You have to start with yourself. Jace is up right now. It's what, 12:30? Doesn't he have school tomorrow?
Yes.
Can we do something to change our parenting? You may have an addiction. You may have problems. We all do. But you want to be the best mom, right? You love him. So let's do the little things. Let's do the little things to become a better person, a better parent, a better human being. Let's go ahead and you know what? We may be depressed. We may not want to get up. We may not have money, right? But let's do our makeup, or let's wash our face. It's a start, right? It's just a little start, baby steps. And I think that you don't have enough strength to do them baby steps. I know you got it. But, you have so many people that do care for you. You're just so on to the negative. And I'm not too sure why you do that. And you say because people tell you do it for sympathy and everything like that. Okay, great. Whatever the case may be. But if people are willing to help you, Lisa, and they're asking to look at your fridge, or they're looking to see what store you're at because you're asking for money because you're at the store, I'd be damned. I'm going to show every receipt. That's a blessing. People are hurting right so hard for money right now. You don't. You read the comments of what you want to see. I know you see them comments. I know you see them.
Yeah, I do, and
but don't you think that people
me wrong?
But don't you think people are going to help you more and be your biggest cheerleader? If you're over here showing them, you know what? I don't have no food in my fridge. Jace is hungry. I'm going to show these people my refrigerator. Because I have no food. I'm going to do what I have to do to get food. Or I'm at the gas station or I'm at the grocery store and I went $40 over my cart. That's what you said the other day. Why didn't you show the cart? I'd be showing that cart. I'd be showing me walking down going to the clinic. If I needed to take an Uber, I'm going to show myself in the
100%.
Uber.
100%. Proof shouldn't be a problem.
It should
Well,
not.
I honestly just didn't want people seeing where I was and started calling the Shop and Save because they did that to me at the clinic.
Lisa, nope. What about church with Jace? When you were asking for donations, everyone called that church.
Yeah,
You put yourself in
everybody.
that situation. You put yourself in that situation, though. Everyone knows where you're at, Lisa. If people want to buy you food, Instacart you some food, accept it. Show
Yeah,
the
at this
proof.
point, everybody kind of knows where you are. I mean, I personally don't. I'm just saying, like, what do you got to lose, girl?
Yeah,
You have people that care about
Nobody's
you.
gonna show up. Nobody's gonna pull up.
yeah. I mean,
I don't even know you. And if you were to open your fridge right now and I see that you have no food for that baby, you don't think that I'm not going to call Walmart or whatever and have it sent to your house? Trust me,
Yeah.
it would be there. And it'd be there quick.
Lisa, can I ask
everyone.
you a question? What,
says-
do you know what your rock bottom would be? What would be your rock bottom to where you would finally kind of be like, you know what? It's time to get up and make a change. Do you know what would that be? Would that look like maybe kids getting taken away? Would that look like you being homeless? Like, do you know? Have you ever thought of that?
Honestly, Jace getting taken away, I would probably get back on drugs really bad, just to be honest.
No. So we gotta avoid that, babe, because you know that these people, I've been watching you for at least a year silently, but I've been watching and I noticed that a lot of people have made phone calls and there's been pictures and yada yada yada, and like you're walking on thin ice, baby. You're walking on thin ice, and it's bound to happen if you don't just stand up tall and put your big girl panties on and do it. There's no other way. Nobody's gonna save you.
But
You know what I
but you
mean?
know what
Nobody's
though?
gonna
You
save
can
you.
see the kids resenting you. You want Jace to start resenting you?
Right.
No.
No, you don't. So let's
Like,
change.
he already will. He already will. He will already
Lisa.
have lifelong trauma from the day he was
Mindset.
born to current. So like you gotta start getting it together, girly, because it's just gonna get worse from here.
I have 3 kids, 33, 30, and 16. My 33-year-old and my 30, they resent me. Yeah, I have a relationship with them, but they still to this day resent me because of the childhood that I gave them. And that was I was too busy using drugs and running the damn streets and running from cops, so I wouldn't go to jail.
Yeah.
And you know what? You need to stop using the kids. You need to stop using the kids for your gain, because that's not a them problem. That's a you problem. So when you're saying, oh, well, for Jace, or, oh, we're cold, or whatever, no, you're putting him in that situation. You're doing that as the parent. You're the parent. Act the parent. He talks more sense than you do most times. And I'm not trying to be rude, Lisa. It's the truth. It's called tough
I know.
love.
I
And you
know
have
it's
some
the
good
truth.
people that care about you, because I watch you on the other lives when you go into Queens and Tech and all them. I listen, and we're all rooting for you. But then you say, oh, I'm not going to get on. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And then what? 3 hours later, at 3 o'clock in the morning, you're back on. So
It's
I
disheartening
know
for sure.
I know what I'm saying and what these people are saying ain't going to change you. You're going to have to do it yourself.
There's nobody coming to save you, baby. I can assure you that.
Yeah, my kids don't call me unless they want something off me. It's just me and Jace
It's not too late to fix it, babes.
in the projects with guns going off all the time,
Because they'll take your life away from you.
Oh, I'm sorry. And Jace is getting older, and I can see his attitude changing towards me.
Yeah, like somebody said in the comments, it's never too late to change.
But
These
like
things
I
you
said,
have to think about that are gonna come back later and bite you right in the butt.
yeah, but I don't know if I have something mentally wrong with me, because everybody doesn't like me, and it can't be everybody else,
Well,
you know?
I think we all have mental problems.
I do.
I know I'm mentally ill. Most people that do have addictions are mentally ill in some form. But
Mhm.
like, do you see a psychiatrist?
But we can't use that as an excuse, though.
Yeah, I mean, right.
If you see it as a problem and you see that you're continuing the pattern, the problem, let's fix it. It may take baby steps. That's okay. As long as you're 1% better than what you were the day before, you're doing something, Lisa.
Amen. And I mean, we
It's like
can all
putting
sit,
hugs one day at a time, you know, take it one day at a time.
exactly. We can all sit here and tell you what we want to tell you or how we feel about the situation. But as an addict, and as everybody that has been in addiction knows, as an addict, you have to want the help. And at some point, Lisa, you have to realize that you have to want the help. You have to want better for your son. Like, your son depends on you. And as you just stated, you see changes in his attitude towards you. But have you ever realized that maybe those changes in his attitude is because you come online and you beg people and you use your kids and everything else to an extent where they resent you because of that? Like, how many times have Jace asked you to get off live and stop doing that? You have to take accountability for your own actions. And you have to admit that you have a problem, and you have to want the help. No matter what every one of us in this box says, we can't make you get the help. We can just tell you that you have potential, and you have to truly want that help and to reach out and gain that help to provide a better life for Jace. Like, he is your son. He came from you. That is your child.
She's not ever going to get help if she just feels comfortable. And right now, because people send her money, she's comfortable because she's got a way out. You know what I mean? And if you want to block me, that's fine. I get it, but I don't mean this maliciously. I just mean you got to be uncomfortable. If people want you to get sober, you got to be uncomfortable. You have to. It's just the way it works. And you have to be at your lowest. And people sending you money is just, it's your way out. It's your backup plan. You have to
And
have
you
no
have some
backup
amazing,
plan.
you do have amazing support. You have Tech, and you have Queen, and you have a lot of people that go in the lives and talk with you. So with you saying you don't have friends, that's BS, because you do have people that care for you. And honestly, people are going to be rooting for you a lot more if you show that you're working harder, you're doing something differently. You're showing proof. Okay, look, I do need food. I do need help, because people do need help. But if you show the receipts and you show the proof that you are doing what you're saying you're doing, people are going to be there for you. People are going to want to see you succeed. And if they don't, then screw them. But right now, you are at rock bottom, and you are dragging Jace right with you. And you're using them kids.
Yep, exactly.
And it's sad.
But
because
people
you don't
think
have a routine. You look at your routine right now. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Jace is up. Look at your routine. Is that healthy? No.
Well, people think that I do a bunch of, what's that I don't do, though,
But we've heard, we've heard you, like I said, I've seen you 6 times at least this year, just on these same lives, admit that there's definitely a problem. And it's been good.
Do you off, please?
And here's your opportunity right here. Here's your opportunity. I know everybody wants to see the train show and the train wreck show, whatever, but your son just told you right now, can you please get off?
Prove it to us all right now. And go watch a movie with your baby.
They was in my back. Read him a story. He has school in the morning. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Here's your opportunity. Be a parent. Be a mom.
Go cuddle with your kiddo and put on a really cool movie and go mama. Here's your chance, Lisa.
Okay. I mean, I can do that. Like, see, he comes in and says that, and then he leaves.
Well,
but
it's okay. You're not going to get off. He knows that you're not getting off. He knows you're not getting off. That's why.
Yeah, you're right.
Just like most of the people in the chat right now don't believe it. So prove them wrong, baby. Prove them wrong. Get off and stay off for the night and go spend time with your kid. You can do it. I know you can.
Oh, hey, thank you, Lisa. Yeah, hey, how everybody doing? Oh, I've been waiting for my time to shine. First of all, yes. Okay, so I've been listening. We all know Lisa. We all been watching Lisa. Hey, Lisa, it's me, girl. Hey, take that look off your face, girl. It's me. I'm not finna attack you. You know I'm
No,
not.
it's
I was
okay.
about to say, yeah, I'm not gonna attack you. But again, so I have to agree with what so many of the women in the panel said. But again, but this is my issue with it. And first, y'all don't know me. I don't know y'all, nor do we give a damn about each other. Neither here nor there.
That's Slay. That's
me,
Slay.
bro. It's me.
Hey, Slay.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
So this is the main thing. And like I've said, I've never done drugs. I don't judge nobody. Hey, kudos to all of you who are recovering addicts, still battling y'all addictions, all that. Kudos to all of you. Prayers to y'all and everything. But my thing is, Lisa, Lisa, I like for people to look at me when I'm talking to them.
I'm sorry,
There you
Jace.
go.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This is my thing. This is what I want to say to you. You lost your husband. I lost my husband last year, June 18th. That was the worst day of my life. My whole life shattered.
Yes.
So with that, I never asked for sympathy or anything. Like, yes, I was a stay-at-home mom. I ran the businesses. But at the same time, Lisa, this is what I want to tell you. When you be saying that and when Cole passed and I was a stay-at-home mom, wife, etc., baby mama, whatever you want to be referred as. When you say that, and it's like, it's more of a, leaning on the sympathy side. But one thing about me, I have 3 kids, and then we have 4 other kids outside of us. So those are all my kids. I'm a mother before anything. So with that I need you to stop using that as an excuse as to why you won't get up and go out and try to get it for your baby. Yes, you have 2 younger boys, and then Abby, your daughter, I think what you say, you have 4 babies. But like with that, like, baby, an excuse is like an asshole. We all got one. Lisa, every day you get up, that's your choice. It's a blessing. But anything that you do when you choose to wake up within your 24 hours within a day, baby, that's on you. So stop all that. Hey, I might need $10 to get to work one time, but like what they saying though, when you getting on her and then you got the tears and then it's stop using that baby as an scapegoat. That kid loves you, and I don't know you, and I've told you, I've talked to you off of here. I love you. I don't even know you. I love you, and like I said, and I'm gonna say it right here, I pray that God takes the taste of whatever it is out of your mouth, and that you wake up one morning and you don't even want to do it no more, whether it's it's drugs, drinking, whatever. I'm not here to judge, because like, shit, we all got skeletons. But what pisses me off is when they get on here and they wish death on you. The tongue is a powerful thing, so you have to be mindful of what we speak, because the same thing, even though when they be trying to yank your chains and all that, to get a reaction out of you, it can simply turn around and be their mother, father, grandmother, dog, cat, puppy, son, niece, or nephew. That's what pisses me off about it. But I want you to be better. And I don't fuck all that talking about because don't nobody like you. You came in this world by yourself, and guess what? When you leave, you going out by yourself. When you were born, your story was already written for you, baby. It was already written. So nobody knows your expiration date, nor do I know mine. So all that trying to get on her. So what? You not the only person that get on her and beg, like, yeah, they gonna get on her. Oh, she's a drug addict, or wooty woo, this, that, and the third, or whatever. Okay, when I come down my For You page, like, that's all I see. People on her fucking begging, whether they lying for their kids, lying for their drug addict, whatever. But I'm not telling you that to use it as an excuse. I'm telling you, like, when you say you want to change, Lisa, in order for you to be a better mom for your kids, you have to be a better Lisa first. That's what you got to be. So until you want it, we can all get up here in this panel. We can say in your comments when you are here on one of your rants and all this and that, but you have to want it for you. Like, yes, we can tell you, and I do, and again, and I'm going to end with this, and I'm finna get down. I don't know you. Like, ma'am, we are thousands of miles apart. I'm talking about states over. But I pray for you. I love you, and I wish you nothing but the best. And I'm telling you, I want you to get yourself better. Fuck TikTok, fuck the fake followers, the fake supporters, and all of that. Get yourself together for Lisa so Lisa can be a better mom for her kids. Cole is gone. That man not coming back. Only thing you can do is go look at the pictures, the videos, and all that, and just cherish the memories and the what ifs. That man not coming back, baby, but life keeps on going. And you got to get up out of that. Like I don't know how to drive. That's what they got driving classes for. Go take one. Go learn how to drive. I don't know this, and that. That's why when you go apply for a job, they say willing to train, because they're going to train you. Like, you can go from this in that position where you sitting at today to that motherfucker tomorrow. It is like that. I believe in you. I'm praying for you. I love you. God bless you. And good night.
Okay, good night, Slay. Thank you.
Lisa, can I say something?
Yes.
Before Slay came on, we all agreed that it was 1 o'clock in the morning, that Jace should probably be in bed and you should be a parent. But then you brought on Slay. Can I ask you why?
Well, because she asked to come up and Jace is in his room.
You didn't know who it was before. You didn't know it was Slay.
Yeah. I like Slay. I'm sorry.
Okay, but you didn't know it was Slay, though. You brought up another person. What are you gaining from being online right now versus your son that asked you probably about 10 times now to get off?
I'm getting advice, and everybody in the chat's telling me I'm a bad mom and Jason needs me.
You are being a bad mother. I'm telling you, yes, you are. Your son always tells you to get off the live. So many people have told you to get off the live. You have agreed so many times throughout the months that you will get off this app, and you say, I'm going to do it, and you don't do it. So there's no excuse why your child that is still in school should be up at 1 o'clock in the morning on a school night. You are the parent. Go be with your child and be a parent, Lisa. It's not that. What are you not wanting to be a parent? What's going on? What are we doing here? What are we gaining right now? Advice.
I don't know.
Lisa, is he in school or is he homeschooled?
He does cyber school, so he can get up anytime and go on and do his work.
So he's homeschooled.
Yeah.
Well, I asked because in your Amazon list, you make comments about him getting new outfits so he can show his new friends at school. So you kind of contradict yourself. That's why I was asking.
Well, some nice lady on here bought him a desk, for school for his setup, and it helps him a lot, you know.
Lisa, do you want to go put him to bed and then we can have a 3-way call, 4-way call so you can go be a parent?
Here.
I agree. Lisa, this is where we've all been telling you parenting comes first. TikTok comes last. Your kid comes first. Period.
Jace. Do you want me to come
on a schedule?
Get out my room.
Okay,
bro.
he just kicked me out of his room.
Okay, so be the parent.
Lisa, for the past half an hour. You have to understand where that kid's coming from. Like, he's angry, he's upset because he's literally been asking you for half an hour to get off live. You know, kids come with structure. You have to set boundaries. You have to set schedules for your kids. You have to be the parent. Jace isn't the parent. You are. You have to be the parent to the kid.
But you just got mad at him for kicking you out, but that's what you do to him. You're showing him the behavior. You're the reason why he's acting the way he's acting is because of you. So the same thing that he just did to you is what you do to him. Yep.
I know.
And how are you gonna stop that, Lisa? By continuing to ignore him and be on TikTok and chat with people you don't know and try to take advice?
No, I'm gonna get off and go in my room and watch YouTube.
How about you get off TikTok, go in there and talk with him and tell that boy that you love him. And then the next time that you go on TikTok and your son tells you, can you get off? You get off. Because obviously he's embarrassed and obviously he wants your attention.
Do you want me to get off and come in
No,
with you?
it's not his
Yes?
choice.
Okay, he said
there
yes.
you go.
He said yes.
That's great. So it's time for you to be a mom. It's time for you to take little baby steps and do what you need to do. You have people that care for you, and a lot of people will support you if you start showing receipts and not making lies. If you need help, show it. Show your refrigerator. Show your receipts. Show you at the grocery store. Show you being a parent. People will respect you a lot more. So
No,
good night.
I followed all you guys in the box, by the way.
I was gonna try to do that real quick. Give me 2 seconds and I'm gonna hang up.